Okay, so we're starting out with a full sheet of paper, and what you're going to want to do is fold it in half and make sure that you get the lines, the edges lined up straight. Crease it down the middle, and you're going to tear or cut on this line. What I find the easiest to do is to take a long straight edge, and I have one of these that you guys can share, and just tear right along the edge all the way up. So you tear it in half. You end up with, it's easier when you're standing up to do that too, you get better leverage. So you end up with 4 sheets like this from those 2 sheets. So the inside pages are folded in such a way that you take your original sheet, you fold it in half, again making sure that your edges line up is important. So notice that I'm starting with it lengthwise. Okay. So you fold it in half and then fold each of the edges out. So you've got it folded in quarters going lengthwise at this point. Now I want to take it and fold it in thirds going the other direction. And to get that measurement, I fold it over on itself, but I don't crease it. I'm just using that as my marking point for folding in thirds. So now when I open it up, I should have 12 sections, and this is going to be the size of your pages. Okay? So again, you're going to take a straight edge and you're going to tear along this line, not all the way across, but just to this last section. And standing up does help. I'm just going to hold it along that line and tear. You can also use scissors if you want to. Okay, so I wanted to come to this point right here and then fold it over this way. And now I'm going to tear starting at this edge, going all the way down to here, not all the way off, just down to there. So again, I'm going to line up my straight edge. And if you put the edge of your straight edge to where you want to tear, you won't go too far. I'm going to tear along this line. Again, you can tear or you can cut. So this is what you'll have after you've torn. It should look like an S. Does everybody see that? Looks like an S. So the inside gets folded up into these pages just by doing an accordion fold where you fold back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And when you get to the end, it folds up on itself. And you end up with all these pages. So you're going to do that 3 times. So you have 3 signatures for the inside of the book. Can you guys see how that's got 3 sections in there? See how they're sewn on there? So then you have the outside cover. Once you get 3 of these done together, that will be the inside of your book. And then the outside cover, you're going to take your page and you're going to fold it in half. And then from the bottom, you're going to take your book and you're going to line it up. And you want to fold this up approximately 2/3 to 3/4 of the height of the book. So it's not an exact measurement, but it's folded about that much. See how, can everybody see kind of the proportion that I have there? It's not the full length of the book, it's a little bit less. Then you're going to take each of these corners and you're going to fold them down. And then you're going to take each of these sections and you're going to fold them in. So at this point you should have, and again, making sure that you're lining up your edges, you should have something that looks like this. You're going to take this bottom section and fold it backwards. And then take the top and fold it down and tuck it into the little pockets that you've created. And this is your portfolio cover. So this is actually the cover to the inside signatures. You're going to sew into there, and you're going to end up with a book like that. That has a pocket on the outside if you want to use that. It has pockets on the inside. When you get all of these torn out and you're ready to glue the pages together, you're going to pour a little bit of the PVA glue into one of these containers. Looks a little bit like milk. And you're just going to brush it on. It's pretty watery. It doesn't seem like it's going to be sticky enough to glue the pages together, but it is. You just press them down. And you do that in between every other page. Yes?
Can we draw
Absolutely. Once it gets all put together, you can use the pages to draw, to write, to glue your words and things like that that you tore out of magazines. You can do whatever you want on the inside pages. You can actually take the gesso, the white paint, and paint areas on here that will make it kind of primed for drawing or painting or things with colored pencils. Okay? That's it. Does anybody else have questions? Okay, Nick, you can turn it off.